All right, this is Paulo Gonzalez from Fight Sport Manila, and joining me right now is the winner, John Brewin. John, before we start this interview, our hearts go out to what happened to you. What was your mindset going to this fight?
It's interesting, my mindset wasn't too different to what it usually is. You can't really let outside things influence you when you're going into a fight because it takes so much out of you, and it's just two people in there. No matter what's going on in your life, you can't carry that in there because it's not going to help you. But it definitely gave me a little bit of focus, and when I'm carrying out the New Zealand flag, and I have my coach who's from New Zealand, and he's really feeling it. He's paying attention to the news all day. He said a few things to me, that I needed to represent for New Zealand, and I needed to kind of show our strength on the world stage, and this was a good opportunity for me. So, it's fighting in a cage at the end of the day. It's not really changing a lot of things in this world, but if I can use my platform here with Brave and Fight Sports Manila and ESPN out here to make any kind of change, to bring any kind of unity to the people in New Zealand at the moment, then I'll do my best. So I just want to send my love to all those people back home in New Zealand. There's a lot of people, sons, daughters, wives, that are not going to see their family members, their loved ones because of this, because of the actions of a few, and that's a really painful thing for them to experience. So my heart goes out to them. Yeah.
Very well said, John. Now, if we could just focus on the fight, you've been very relentless from round one to round three. How was Cian as an opponent?
Man, fantastic opponent. Very, very respectful person as well. I give him a lot of respect, the way he conducted himself the whole week, the way he conducted himself in the cage as a fighter, and afterwards, coming up to me, the first thing he said to me was, I'm sorry to hear what's happening in your hometown. So he's an amazing guy, and he was 2-1 going into this fight, and he's a much better fighter than a 2-1 fighter. He's an amazing fighter, and he had an amazing game plan. And it was just like he said he wanted to come for the kill right from the outset. He brought it to me, So I was on guard. I was ready to go for 15 minutes, and it was a real war of attrition in there. So I gave him my best, and I'm happy that I came out with the win. I think I showed that I don't just have good hands, or I'm not a one-dimensional fighter. I can win a fight anywhere, and I think there's still a lot of things to improve on. I think there were chances that I could have progressed the fight and got a finish, but I just need to refine a few things. There were some sequences where I thought I had been practicing those a lot, and I thought it was going to go a little bit more smoothly, but he did a really good job in there. So yeah, credit to him. It was good.
Do you have any immediate plans on your fighting career?
Man, I went through a lot for this camp. I fought 6 times in under 11 months, and those were my first 6 pro fights in under 11 months. So I don't know how many people do that kind of stuff, and man, my body took a beating over it, but that's why I'm here in this co-main event. There's people pulling out with injuries. There's people missing weight. I've never missed weight. I've never said no to an opponent. I've never pulled out due to injury, and I went through injury after this camp. I had a broken nose going into this camp. I couldn't spar. I was back in New Zealand when I got the call from this. I wasn't even anywhere near my home gym of Barney MMA at the moment, but I went and I started getting my work in straight away. Because I knew what kind of opportunity fighting here in Manila in this big stadium was going to mean to me. So I just jumped on it, and really I wanted some time to assess and improve, but it doesn't take long for me to figure out what I need to work on and start getting to work straight away. I'm not going to be going on vacation or anything like that. I want to go see my family in New Zealand. I want to go see my family in Bali, and I want to come back and do it again for sure.
Well, we hope to see you again here soon, John. Congratulations on the W.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Cheers.
It's John Brewin.
Thank you.